Good morning. Listen, we didn't post anything on our pages because Monday was Labor Day. And out of respect for the holiday and what it stands for and represents, I just want to say to all of you hardworking Americans out there, thank you for what you do. I appreciate it, and I know a lot of people do. So hats off to you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what we got planned. So, at the new and improved, we've decided that we were going to do a week, Monday through Friday, topic. So, Mondays are Maniac Mondays. So, we can recap what happened over the weekend and bring that to you on Monday. Now, Tuesdays, today, the 6th, is Talkin' Trash Tuesday. Oh, yeah. We got people out there talking trash, and we're going to hit that topic. Wednesdays are What the What. Oh, yeah. We're going to tell you what the what is happening on Wednesdays. And Thursdays is trending. So, ladies, I know you guys are my great followers. I check my YouTube. I see the age groups and how many women are following me. So guess what, ladies? Thursdays. Tune in on Thursdays, because Thursday we're going to do what's trending. Beauty, makeup, fashion, appliances, household appliances like microwaves, toasters, Ninja style blenders, vacuum cleaners, whatever it is. And if you're like me and you got some tools, we're even going to do tools that are trending on Thursdays. Oh, yeah, because I want to know about the new drills, impact drills, saws, miter boxes, the new and improved. Wet saws, band saws, circular saws, jigsaws, reciprocating saws. I want to know about drills. I want to know about wrenches. Oh, and the tools that you use to fix and repair your vehicle. Oh, yeah. I got a socket set, but I need a new one because socket sets that I have don't carry all the metric measurement sockets that I need to repair my truck. So, I'm on the lookout for a new one. But anyway, that's on Thursday. And Friday is Freaky Friday. Yes, we are bringing you all the freaky news of Friday. Oh, yeah. The freaks come out on the weekend. So, we're going to give you a heads up what to expect on the weekend on Fridays. So, with that being said, let's get back to the topic of the day. So, today is Talkin' Trash Tuesday. And, well, as you all know, if you haven't, let me be the first to tell you. Okay, so Ryan Lochte, the U.S. Olympic swimmer, had committed a crime and made us and his teammates look like total idiots. If you didn't know, Ryan Lochte and a few of his teammates went to a gas station in Brazil while they were doing the U.S. Olympics and trashed the gas station. He said they were held up at gunpoint. Well, video didn't show that. The truth came out, and it is what it is. He lied. Al Roker on the Today Show was very upset about it, and he had every constitutional right to express his anger over what happened. Well, guess what? Now Lochte has lost all his sponsorship, but managed somehow to be selected to be on Dancing with the Stars. So, if you're watching, and I know you are, because I get my status updates. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. A big shout out, Texas, thank you to all you women. But vote him off. He does not need to be on there. He is a disgrace. He is a disgrace to us Americans. Shame on you, Ryan Lochte, for doing what you did. So get out there and do the voting. Even if you don't watch Dancing with the Stars, do it when it premieres and vote him off. Let him know that we Americans will not stand and tolerate lying, absolute none, when it makes us Americans and our United States look like we're untrusting fools. Okay, so now with the next topic. This got me really upset. I am a down-home country girl. I was raised in the country. I was raised watching football. I was raised watching baseball. Those are my two favorite sports. My kids, my family, my friends, they can all testify and tell you. And when it comes to football, when it comes to baseball, I am so involved. And I try to attend as much as I can. So, with that being said, this whole thing with Colin Kaepernick, the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, let me say something about that. He kneels, doesn't stand for the national anthem. Okay, that's his right. That is his right to do so. He doesn't have to. But when you make comments and you tweet and post on Instagram and your Facebook why you're doing it, then that's when we get defensive. Because you see, Kaepernick, if you're watching this, you know what? Hey, I am an American. I was born and raised, and I attended school. And in my history class, I learned what that American flag stood for. Why those stars are on that flag. Why those stripes are on that flag. It wasn't because of race. It wasn't because of skin color. It's because it stands for something much, much more important than skin color. Yeah. So maybe you need to get a history book. Find a little kid down the road. Call up some of your buddies that got kids in school. Go to the library. Oh, have you been to the library, Kaepernick? Do you even know what a library is? Go in there. They'll help you. Read up on what that flag stands for. And you know what? I'm just going to say this. Obama went on and he said that Kaepernick was exercising his constitutional right. Well, that's fine. You want to exercise your constitutional right? You can do so. But when you put it out there on social media and you make those hateful, derogatory, and... Okay, so my Trash Talking Tuesday, here's something else. You know, we're in Texas, okay? So we're constantly surrounded by pump jacks, rigs, you know, it's the oil and gas. Okay, so this earthquake that happened, we had an earthquake hit Pawnee, Oklahoma, which is not that far from where I'm at, because I'm pretty dead-gum close to the Oklahoma border, I'll tell you. Anyway, so this earthquake that hit Pawnee, Oklahoma, it happened, and it was like 7:15, 7:20 a.m. when I felt it. Anyway, it's according to the USGS geophysicists, this thing was felt in 7 states. Yeah. And then they went on the news that morning when I turned on the news and said, if you felt that earthquake this morning, they want you to go to the usgs.gov and note the city and state where you felt it. So I did, because I felt it. Quite a lot of people felt it. But it was a 5.6 magnitude, is what it recorded. And it says this earthquake was felt in Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, Texas, Nebraska, and Iowa. Now that's pretty daggum, that traveled far. So then they noted a quake this size would shake for about 15 seconds. And it was a shallow quake, about 4.35 miles deep. Okay? So then after he states that, it states that with earthquakes in the central and eastern United States, the ground is softer, so the seismic waves have a much farther travel distance than an earthquake in California or Nevada. Well, I myself was curious as to know why was it felt like so far, if it was that the ground's softer, it traveled that far, but it only traveled to Texas, which is below Oklahoma, and then up north. So we got a little bit of it, but needless to say, there have been a total of 11 earthquakes in the same area that this happened, which is Pawnee, Oklahoma, according to the USGS. The largest was at 7:02 a.m., which was the one I felt, with a preliminary 5.6 magnitude. The other quake magnitudes ranged from 2.7 to 3.6. Well, they're saying that, it's because of the disposal wells, not the fracking, but disposal wells. And I hate to say this, guys, but if the ground is that soft and you're sitting there drilling or disposing, don't you think you ought to do it somewhere else? Pawnee, Oklahoma did state that they did not have any substantial damage done. The only damage that they had, that was reported, that they had seen, was the shelves in stores where the items on the shelves had shaken and fallen off. But as far as buildings collapsing or homes splitting and cracking, there was none of that. And we didn't have any of that down here. It just shook like somebody standing next to your bed and taking their knees and trying to get you up, hitting it with their knees. That's the shook. That's the shaking motion. But it was just a short one. So, no big deal. I mean, it is a big deal, but no damage. Okay, so I'm getting ready to take all that lumber over to my friend's, and we are going to unload it. So we're going to be doing some back roading back to her house. So hang tight, people. Here we go. Okay, y'all, so we are driving down the road. I'm going to swing by the cemetery to check out. Somebody sent me a text and said, hey, you need to go by your dad's cemetery. It looks like his cross is missing. So I got a little concerned. So I'm going to go by the cemetery. And I got to check for traffic. Anyway, and while I'm out at the cemetery, somebody just coming back from the lake with some sea-doos. Anyway, while I'm out there, I'm going to go ahead and go to my best friend's workshop and drop off this wood that I got in the back. So, hang tight. Hey guys. Alright, so all this wood that's in the back of my truck, I've got to take it over but we got school zone, so I gotta stop because I'm in the school zone. I'll pick it up here in just a minute. Okay, so I'm out of the school zone, and I'm now going down to the cemetery. So y'all hang tight. I'm doing a little one-arm driving. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's what happened. Like, there have been some crazy things happening in this little town that I'm. So apparently, people around here in this little town that I live in know how precious my father was to me, and we have a barbed wire cross that my daughter made to put on my dad's graveside. Well, they apparently drove by, and I have people that will actually, when they're out here at the cemetery, they will stop by my dad's graveside and do a little drive by there, to pay respect, say a little prayer for him. Anyway, so they said, hey, I don't think your dad's cross is out there. And I said, what do you mean it ain't out there? And they said, well, when we drove by, or we were out there and we didn't see that barbed wire cross out there, I don't know if it blew down from the storm and it's laying down, or if somebody stole it. Really? You're going to steal my dad's cross off of his grave? Shame on you. But I'm going down here to take a look and see just what happened. I'm thinking that it's probably just knocked down, and that's what it appears. It appears that it has been knocked down. We have, oh Lord, bless these people and their families. I come up in here in this cemetery to visit my dad quite a lot, and it is very sad and tragic when I come and I see a whole bunch of brand new plots and headstones, and it just makes my heart cry, because I know their families have to be just as sad and hurt as I am. So I'm going to stop here while I run and to my dad's gravesite, and I'll pick it up on my way out. It was not taken. It had done what I said. Excuse me. I had a moment. I'm the oldest of three, so when I lost my father to cancer, I was very hurt. But I was his caregiver for the 3.5 months. Taking care of him day in and day out. And I didn't mind it at all. Those are things that you do for your parents, for your siblings, for your loved ones. And I thought it was going to be the hardest thing for me to take care of him, to know that any day, any minute would be the last. And when I tell you that it was the most rewarding thing that I could have done, because that was the moment that I got to sit and have the most spiritual heart-to-heart talk with God, with my dad, and I have no regrets, and I know my dad's off in a better place. So I apologize for the emotion. It's been 4 years, going on 5, and it's the hardest. But like I said, God took him from the cruelty and the illnesses and the crap that are going on out here. So I'm not sad at all that he's gone and he doesn't have to see this. So anyway, okay. on to can't find my holder, so I can put this in the holder and just drive. So I got to be careful because I'm using one hand to drive and one hand to hold the phone. But anyway, we're doing some back roading. Oh, look at there. Yep, we got some good rain. And with that rain came some bugs and critters of all sorts. And, well, animals got to eat. So they're all out here scouring around for some food. I don't know if y'all can see that. But there's every kind of critter bug you can think of. Anyway, so I'm going out to my friends to drop off this wood that's in the back of my truck at the wood shop. So, and I'll just let y'all know right up front, this right here is who I am, how I am. And I don't mean to be emotional, but I think it's important for you to see the real me. And when I talk about my dad, I get emotional. At Christmas, I get emotional. I have 3 grown kids, and I have 3 grandkids, and I love them with all my heart and soul. I would give my organs to them if they needed it, because I know that that's what a mother's supposed to do. So with that being said, you might see some emotional outburst, but it's all good, I promise. So we are taking a trip for lunch, and you know, out here in the country, we don't have the luxury of having an Applebee's or Chili's or any of those things. So our luncheon is either at the local Mexican restaurant, which we are not craving Mexican food right now. So we're going to Dairy Queen in St. Joe, Texas for some delicious Nacho Supremes. So y'all keep it real, and I'll get back with you and let you know how that went. Bye now. When I tell you country living, why I love being out here, why I love living in the country, this is why. Y'all look at the scenery. No buildings, no smog, no traffic, just straight, pure roads that lead to God only knows. If you stay on it long enough, you might find something special. I don't know. I'm not going to do it, but I just wanted y'all to see what makes country living so unique, so special, so rewarding. Because this right here, what you're seeing, pure peace and quiet. Alright, so I'm cruising back to the house. And oh, it is extremely hot out. With the breeze, it's alright, but it's still hot. And especially when you're in your vehicle, it is hot, hot, hot. Because the heat is contained inside the vehicle. And in my case, I got a single cab pickup, and it's all contained in this with me. So that sun pounding down, I get a break with the windows being tinted, but not that much of a break. Whew, all right, people. So this has been my joyride, and I'll tell you what, it's a great one, and I can't wait for the cool temperatures to get here. But I will tell you this much: these hot summer days and warm summer nights. You know, I appreciate them and I enjoy them, but I'm ready for the coolness. So, with that being said, I hope y'all guys are staying nice and cool on this hot summer September day. And don't forget, for those of you that are my daily viewers of my vlog, that tomorrow is Wednesday, and tomorrow is What the What? Yeah, and oh my goodness gracious, you're not going to believe what I have to put out there for What the What. So, don't forget to tune in tomorrow, and if you can't tune in tomorrow, that's alright. Check on me Thursday on my YouTube channel for Trending Thursday, where I'll have all kinds of trending items for the woman, trending items for the man in your life, or for you men, and then the hot items for the day. And then Friday is my Freaky Friday. So, y'all come back, and remember, here's a big thank you from Texas for all you viewers that are following and viewing me. I appreciate it. And out at my place, you don't need an invitation. You can just kick off your shoes and your boots and come on in. Sit a spell. Thank y'all. So I had to pull my hair up, as y'all can tell, because it is extremely hot. And I have a single cab pickup truck, and all this heat from this sun is contained in this cab. Yes, I have AC. Yes, I know that I should turn it on full blast. But when the sun's pounding down through the window and that tint on the window keeps some of it out, it doesn't keep it all out. So, with that, let me say before I close, a big Texas thank you to all my viewers and followers, because without you, I wouldn't be doing this. I appreciate you viewing and following. If you have any comments or any suggestions, or you want to see me do a review on a product, then send it to me on my YouTube channel. Yeah, just comment. Or if you don't want to do that, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Twitter. Yep, Southern Comfort. It's either under Southern Comfort Talk Show, or it's under Southern Comfort with Cheryl. Either way, you can find me. So, remember folks, out here, you don't need an invitation. Just kick off your boots and come on in. Set a spell. I'll even give you a nice tall glass of sweet iced tea. Y'all take care and God bless.